Hey, everybody, this is Haley Gray, and I'm the group owner here in the Women's Entrepreneur Network. And I have completely hideous lighting tonight. And I hope that the content I'm going to bring to you, despite the fan in the background and all of that, is going to just be amazing. I hope you are having an amazing week. It is Monday, October 5th, and I hope that you are seeing tremendous growth in your business. I hope that it has been phenomenal. I am joining you tonight from Clearwater, Florida, visiting my brother, hence the funny backgrounds and hence the ceiling fan in the background, because I have borrowed my brother's office, to be honest. And everybody else has gone to bed because it's 10 o'clock p.m. And like any normal sane people, they are asleep. Let's talk tonight about building your platform and what that can mean. Um, you know, it can mean very, very different things for different people. And I was just talking to a friend tonight, and I want to highlight some of the differences in perhaps in how I approach marketing than how some other people approach marketing, because it's a bit different. Um, every business is different. Every single one of us is different. What lights me up may not light you up. So, one of the things that concerns me that I see a lot of here in the online world is that people will say, "Hey, this is my 3-step process to being successful. Do this, do this, do this." And unfortunately, that 3-step process a lot of times brings you out of alignment with doing the things that you most excel at and doing the things that you do the best. Doing the things where you can connect with people the best in the ways that you can connect with them to the best and the highest good. And so, what does that mean? So, for some people, doing video is a wonderful thing. For some people, doing video is an absolutely hideous thing. Some people love writing blog posts. Some people hate writing blog posts. It is really, really challenging. We need to do the things that we excel at the most in our businesses and really focus on doing those things super well. Yes, you're going to have to do grunt work. Yes, you're going to have to do some stuff you don't like. Yes, you're going to have to find ways to do things that maybe you don't find as palatable. I get it. But that should never be the biggest focus in your business. Instead, rather than what you see in corporate a lot of times where you're trying to fix your deficiencies, a lot of times what I find works much better instead is really focusing on finding your strengths and what you do super well and doing more of that. I'll give you a few examples. So I have some friends who are really, really good at the tech. I love doing tech. I am a programmer with 25 years of experience. I geek out on Ontraport. I totally geek out on the techie side of stuff. I don't necessarily geek out on the private messaging people thing. In fact, to me, it's kind of a drag. I don't really enjoy it as much, but I will do it. So I don't necessarily schedule all of my time doing, the things that I find the most painful. Instead, I focus on finding ways to be able to leverage doing the things that I like to do and that I do the best more. It's very simple. If you can focus on finding ways to do the things you like to do and that you do the best and that you are the most unique at and doing more of it, it is going to light up your world. So what does that have to do with building your platform? Actually, it has everything to do with building your platform, because there are lots of different ways that you can build out a platform. So building your platform could be building a Facebook group. It could be building a Facebook page. It could be building a YouTube channel, but it could also be building your in-person network. It could be building a podcast. It could be a lot of different ways, right? So if we even talk about in the realms of building a platform, maybe it's because you are an exceptional writer and you are phenomenal at promoting your books. And, you love writing, so you are writing all the time on medium.com. Well, you're going to build a heck of a following just by posting regularly on medium.com and driving people into your funnel. So there are lots of ways that you can leverage your business and your best skills into doing more for you, for your business. If you happen to really like Pinterest, for instance, and you geek out on Pinterest and YouTube, well, maybe what you're going to do is drive traffic to your YouTube channel using Pinterest. The cool thing is that that's going to get you lots of traffic onto your YouTube channel. Well, you can monetize a YouTube channel, right? You're building a platform on YouTube by doing that. And driving that traffic into your YouTube channel is going to help you build your platform. Not everybody likes doing a whole heck ton of video, right? So maybe you're instead building your platform by building out a really cool Facebook group or really cool coaching programs, or, it depends on you and on your business. It's not about me sitting up here being a talking head and being a talking head and talking. It's about finding the things that really, really excite you and doing more and more and more of the things that you really love to do. It's not about me telling you to do more of the stuff that I love to do. It's about you doing the things that you love to do in your business. And I think that that's one of the fallacies I see a lot of here in the online world. People will find one thing that works and it worked really well for them. And sometimes they did it once and they may or may not be able to repeat it. Sometimes they can follow a process and repeat it pretty good. And that's what they sell. They sell it all the time. That's great. That's awesome. But it doesn't mean that that works for you. You need to listen to yourself. You need to figure out what things are going to work the best for you in your business, in the time that you have, with the energy that you have, with the skills that you have, without trying to teach yourself a million new skills and trying to beat yourself into the ground. It's not about, you're not good enough. No, you are absolutely good enough. You are going to be amazingly powerful at anything you do. So how do we get you to do more of the things that you are really, really good at, that you excel at, that you are astonishing at, and do less of the things that you really, really hate to do, that you find a complete and total time suck. If you enjoy being on Facebook and posting in Facebook groups, then that may be a phenomenal way to grow your business. If you don't like hopping into different Facebook groups and promoting your stuff, well, maybe you should drive traffic a different way. There's lots of different ways to drive traffic. You can drive traffic using Twitter. You can drive traffic using Pinterest. You can drive traffic using Instagram, LinkedIn. So many different choices, so little time. The hardest part is picking something that works for you and really, really working it until it is complete, until it works for you. And that's one of the cool things, that I really want you to have, for yourself in your business, is find the things that work for you. Find the platform that works for you and use that. Hey, Patty, good to see you. Build connections, build real connections with people. Connect with them in ways that maybe you haven't before. There's lots of ways to grow a business, and just because it works for me doesn't mean that it's going to work for you. Not everybody's going to have a 70,000 member Facebook group, nor does everybody really want one or need one. Find what is your jam, find what works for you, and stick with it. Building a platform doesn't have to be about, 70,000 people in a Facebook group, or I have 1 million followers on YouTube. It could be something else entirely. What does that look like to you? And hey, Patty, good to see you. I would love to know, what building your platform or building your tribe looks like to you. If you will share it in the comments. I bet that every single one of you is going to come up with something different and unique. Um, and that it's going to all look a little bit different and that it's going to be good. The funny thing is that when we start focusing on our uniqueness and our different skills and what makes us different from somebody else, and, maybe a little bit better at doing certain things, but not as good at doing others, focus on doing what you do, the way that you do the stuff that you do, and do it really well. So, with that in mind, focus on building your own platform, doing it your way, using your recipe, tweaking things as you go until you find what works the best for you. Don't do it just because I said to do it. Don't grow a Facebook group just because I said to grow a Facebook group. That would be crazy talk. Do the things that work the best for you and find those out. That's one of the things that I work on a lot with my clients, with my coaching clients. I would love to chat with you. Let me know how I can be of assistance. Yeah, Facebook group with leads that turn into paying clients, right? And that is Patty's idea of what her platform looks like. And I think Patty has found a bit of her people in her network, right? Because she started connecting with people in a variety of different groups who have a following, or who have children who are the age that she's looking for, right? So some of that is in leveraging your networks. Some of it is in connecting with the right people at the right time in the right place. And it's not always about, everything is yours or having the wildest, biggest, baddest, everythingest out there. It's about what works for you. It's like a unique fingerprint, and making that fingerprint work for you. I hope that this helps a little bit. I hope that it gives you a little bit of food for thought for building your platform. I am Haley Gray. I'm the group owner here in the Women's Entrepreneur Network. I'm also the owner of Fiercely Marketing. I hope that you have a phenomenal night and that it's wonderfully successful. Take care. Bye-bye.